Hello again, YouTubers! Welcome back to the Daily Porygonian for part 2 of our Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough video series. If you missed out part 1, where we were introduced to the unfamiliar land known as Hisui, playlist link is in the description box below. Alrighty, so we get to speak to the clothier, Anthe, who gives us a set of clothes, an everyday kimono and an everyday trousers. We will be visiting her shop quite a bit for some fashion upgrades, but for now, of course, we have a couple of things to do. The first of which is mission number 4 regarding crafting. Now, this one is really easy to complete because we just have to hop over here and speak to Akari, who tells us about this workbench to craft items. Now, the cool thing about this game is that you can craft a lot of items that you need. In fact, some of the most important items, the highest tier heavy balls and feather balls, so I think it's the Gigaton ball. The Gigaton ball and the jet balls are crafting only as of right now. So, you know, crafting is a really useful thing in this game. Alright, so that was the mission right there. It was really easy to complete, and we did it in like less than 1 minute, or 1 minute. Alright, so with the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of the power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. Alright, so this is when Professor Leventon gives us our Pokedex. It is a book, a volume for compiling the collected results of much Pokemon research. Alright, cool. And yeah. So that is the Pokédex right there. You have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. Same goes for me, blah blah blah. Alright, I think we have to spend the rest of the video only doing this specific quest or this mission, getting to work on research tasks. And once we are done with it, we actually get the ability to access mystery gifts and all the other stuff in... and all the, I think, the trading, internet trading? Yeah, so honestly, there's not a lot of internet stuff in this game, which may or may not be great. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with what it is right now. Like, you know, even instead of trade evolutions, now you just have to link cable or various means to evolve Pokemon without having to play with anyone else, which I think is definitely a good quality of life update or upgrade, especially if you just don't have anyone else to play with, right? So yeah, of course there are no online battles. Not that I ever really played online battles, I never really cared for those. So trading is basically the only main internet function aside from mystery gift that really matters, and that is available, of course, in the game. So this is when Akari teaches us to dodge. So, yeah, literally dodging, which of course will be coming in very handy in the battles or showdowns with the noble Pokemon and the legendary Pokemon later in the game. Alright, so let's get started here. I think we should be able to keep this to 20 or 25 minutes, I hope. I'm going to just try to speed through this as fast as possible. We need 500 research points, and yeah, we're going to have to start with the Bidoof. So I'm going to basically circle around whatever the zone that we have access to right now. Hopefully get 500 points. We'll be catching as many Pokemon as we can, including this Bidoof here. Alright, so yeah, and I do want to speak to Akari consistently because at some point she does give us the crafting kit. I think that's what it's called, so we can actually make Pokeballs on demand wherever we are, which kind of makes the crafting bench in Jubilee Village kind of redundant. I mean, now that you can just craft wherever you are, but if you want the recipes for crafting, you still have to go to that crafting bench, crafting workshop, and pick it up from there. Alright, so let's start off with Starly here. So Starly is just here. That was a really horrible throw on my end, but yep, we caught it. Okay. So next up, let's... Nope, I guess we're not getting that. I'm gonna circle around here, and There we go. Not sure if it's gonna catch, but yeah, it didn't catch. And it flew away. So yeah, I was gonna say funny story, but really sad story. So on my main save file on the very first day on launch day, when I was here and doing this exact same portion of this mission, I actually encountered a shiny Starly, and instead of saving, I chased after it. And what do you think happened? Hint. It flew away. So that was absolutely, well, such a sad thing, but, you know, it happened, so, yeah, I mean, what can I say, right? I lost a shiny Starly. So I eventually did manage to catch a replacement later in the game, just by chance. I mean, in fact, it still was the first shiny I encountered in the game, also here in the Obsidian Fieldlands, but it was, of course, again, later in the game. So yeah, that was my sad story. Now I'm just trying to catch this Shinx without having to battle it. So let's see here. Is it gonna get caught? Yeah, alright. Okay, so let's move on. Going around here, I still feel like the overworld is kinda empty. It is kind of empty, but in a Sword and Shield sense, I'm not sure if this is more populated than Sword and Shield or less populated. I really can't tell. Alright, so we've got Buizel here. That will be a new entry into our decks. I have to battle it a little bit, because usually it doesn't get caught immediately. But yeah, I think that should be good enough to catch it. Okay, let's catch it. So there are a couple of Pokemon that I still have outstanding. There's a Wurmple, Ponyta, and what else is there? I mean, there are some cool spawns like Pichu, Mr. Mime Jr. Excuse me, not Mr. Mime. Let's quickly talk to Akari here. Around here you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. Yep, we just caught it. There is a request for a big Buizel, so you guys want to look out for Alpha Buizels if you don't know what Alpha Buizels are, or Alpha Pokemon are. Basically, they're just scarier looking Pokemon with red eyes and are of larger size than the standard Pokemon. So yeah, not too hard to understand that. So let's head down, catch a couple more Buizels. I do want to pick up a couple more of the Tumblestones. The Tumblestones and Apricorns are what is needed for catching or crafting Pokeballs, so you definitely want to pick those up wherever you see them. I mean, of course, you could buy them in the shop eventually. Oh, and there we go. Escaped Pokemon. I'm gonna try one more Pokeball before we start attacking. Let's see. And also, if you see the sparkling rocks in the background there, basically that has a very high chance, if not a guaranteed chance, to get Stardust in it, which not only sells for a little bit more money, but is useful in crafting star pieces later in the game. And we will be talking about those further down the road. But of course, let's catch more Buizels. Why not, right? Wait, oh, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna have 2 Buizels in this battle. And level 2, I think we could just throw our Pokeball right now, if we are allowed to. Okay, Pokeball, go. I'm not sure if you guys watched the Japanese Pokemon Legends Arceus tie-in anime on Prime Video or any other site, if you get what I mean. But yeah, the 4-part episode series I think was pretty cool. Of course, we saw Brock returning and Dawn, of course, and they were battling Arceus, or not battling Arceus, they were encountering Team Galactic, who somehow is still out there and trying to open the space-time gateway to get Cyrus, of all people, back. And they obviously fail. but not before causing a lot of chaos. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked that out, do give it a watch if you have the time. It's really cool. Okay, let's catch this Bidoof. There we go. Our first Wurmple is over there, along with a Bidoof. So that's great. 2 in 1. Wait a minute, what? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna collect these tumblestones. Okay. And there was a point where I actually encountered a Eevee as well in one of my other playthroughs, but I missed it, or at least I didn't manage to catch it, so that was kind of unfortunate. But yes, you can catch Eevee here in the Obsidian Fieldlands. And also in the space-time distortions, which we will be looking out for once we've beat the noble Pokemon Kleavor. Okay, so more Weedles here. Wait, not Weedle, Wurmple. What am I even saying? Oh, there's a Buizel there, just chilling in there. And we are close to the end of the zone, so let's just quickly collect these apricorns, and I'll head back. So in this game, there are a total of 5 main, like, sort of wild areas, and of course Obsidian Fieldlands is the one that we have known about since very early on, you know, in terms of the game's pre-launch. The other 4, Crimson Mirelands, Cobalt Coastlands, Coronet Highlands, and Alabaster Icelands, of course, they are also really cool, and they're very diverse from each other, so there's no area that looks similar, which is good. You know, there is the variety of all of the various environments. And yeah, but honestly, I'm not sure which is my favorite. I think this one has to be one of my favorites, just because it is a plain. Like a, you know, a plain, as in just a plain with mountains as well. Yeah, so it's not so much a plain, but very calm and easy to navigate, as opposed to, like, you know, the bog, the second areas. There's so many bogs, there's so many annoying Pokemon in this area. Instead, you just have Pokemon just chilling around, not really trying to attack you or anything. So yeah, really peaceful overall. Okay, I actually am looking for the Ponyta. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's supposed to be somewhere here. This is the Horseshoe Plains, by the way. So I just want to get it into the decks, but it's just not spawning here for some reason. Of course, we've got the Alpha Rapidash there, but we won't be able to catch that easily. So I'm just gonna ignore it. Let's just check this zone here. Alright, so I cut out the previous portion just because I was just wandering around. I'm still looking for the Ponyta here, and I can't seem to find it for some reason. So, yeah, of course I could always, like, exit the zone and come back again, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, there's a Bidoof right here. Oh no, there's a Vulpix. Oh wait, no, it's not a Vulpix. Thought wrongly, it's just a Bidoof. Yeah, it's just a Bidoof. Man, I almost thought it was like the tail of the Vulpix. So, yeah, sorry for the overreaction. Okay, I think we should just head back to... Wait a minute, let's head back to Akari over there and quickly collect our crafting kit. I think it is the crafting kit. Oh, there's a Starly right there too. Okay, let's try to catch it. There we go. Of course, it's not guaranteed, but I think we got it. Yep. Okay, just one more look here at the Horseshoe Plains. Still no Ponyta. Wow. Okay, so there is that little sparkling rock over there, which I will make my way over to once we speak to Akari, who is just chilling in the middle of 3 tumblestone trees here. You're really doing quite well for yourself, of course. Yeah, so she gives us a crafting kit, which kind of makes the crafting bench redundant, as I said earlier. So yeah. Okay, I am not sure if we have enough research here to go back to Professor Laventon and get our first star from Silene, so I'm just gonna quickly catch a couple more Pokemon on our way back. Is there any Ponyta here? Ponyta? I'm gonna call it a Ponyta. Okay, let's catch some of these Starlies. And then make our way over to the Sparkling Rock over there. Yeah, so if you hit them from the back, you basically, that counts as a back strike, which definitely increases the catch rate, or chance that you're going to be catching it. So this Sparkling Rock will give us some Stardust as well as the Tumblestone, so if you find a Sparkling Rock and need some Stardust, that is where you need to go. Okay, we are down to our last Pokeball here. I can always craft some more, but I think we should be done with this. So let's quickly teleport back to the camp and see how many more points we need to get our first star. Alright, a crafting kit. Alright, so we get some money and... ooh, we caught quite a few Pokemon. 29 Pokemon in total. And let's see here. Moment of truth. Did we finish the mission? Yeah, whatever. Okay. We got... yeah, exactly 500. Nice. Alright, so that means we can actually just head back to the village and start getting our mystery gift. I think I will do a separate video for the mystery gift in between this one and the next video, so yeah, do stay tuned for that. It's still going to be part of the playthrough, just titled differently. But yeah, let's quickly complete this mission here at Silene's. Okay, heading in here. Okay, and then it seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Yay! So the amount of points needed, obviously, to get the remaining stars increases exponentially. So obviously, I mean, that only makes sense, right? To make it more difficult each star, for every star you need to attain. We also are now allowed to have Pokemon up to level 20, which again restricts us from leveling up a starter to level 100 and doing it. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have some dialogue here, and I'm gonna end up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Keep right here on the Daily Porygonian. We're back with more potato mochi. Alright, not yet. Actually, I haven't, but I still said yes. So yeah, the game clearly doesn't really care what you say for that question. Okay, so we're gonna just eat and rest up. The next day. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna do this in the next video, but yeah. Akari's gonna be waiting at the training grounds. We're just gonna be battling her before we continue with our missions. So yeah, that's all for this one. Thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!